Hello, folks. This is Detroit Miracle, and I'd like to welcome you all to this episode of Relationship Facts. This particular topic or subject for this episode will be particularly, entirely, and exclusively about small talk. Yeah, folks. Do you notice that when people get together or they go out on a date or even talk on the phone, then you must go through a small talk period. And that's at the beginning where, you get through the usual small talk. But look, people, men and women aren't dumb. So when the guy talks to a woman and he trying to get next to her and she's cute, she has other things going on for herself, that woman is smart enough to know that the guy wants some. Yeah, people, the guy wants to get into her underpants. And she knows that, but with the guy, it works differently. Like, all the women know that the guys want to sleep with them and have contact with them sexual. All the women know that. But with the guys, guys have more reasons to be insecure than women. So the guys are not 100% sure if the women will absolutely want them and desire them and pick them. Then women, they play games and stuff and they throw false signals out there. In all fairness, I know guys tell lies, play with the truth, be half truthful, but nevertheless, in any type of established initial getting together for a couple, male and female, they say there are millions of people going on dates every day, tens of millions that are going on dates. There are millions of people that go on dates that haven't actually had sexual contact with the people that they are with mutually. So this is what the guys do not know if the women will want them. The guys do not know if the women think that they are attractive enough. The guys don't know if the women will think that they make enough money or they are successful enough. Like, us guys have to deal with all of that, people, women, so y'all have to understand where we're coming from. Men have more reasons to be insecure rather, and then that insecurity makes people immature, because their behavior could resemble childish behavior or activity. But that's the whole thing. So it's a small talk period. I know I deviated off of it a bit, but I wanted to get you into the frame of mind of where I'm going with this whole thing. So women have less insecurities than men. Like, all the women, just say if any guy asks a woman out on a date or even talks to the guy over the phone during it's a small talk period where they say frivolous, useless conversation things like, hey, where did you grow up? Where did you go to school? What's your favorite color? What's your favorite movies? What's your favorite meal? And it's mutual. Because if the woman asks the guys that, then that is an overstatement of the fact, rather, that she's initiating the small talk period of y'all particular relationship, which is at the beginning stages. So when she automatically starts with the small talk, then the guy engages her with the small talk. It's like, oh, well, wow, we got to go through this again, this same small talk as before. Damn, and then she might not pick me anyway. I don't want to talk about this stuff, because the guys would much rather take a direct approach and tell women what they want, but they know that it will turn a woman off instantly. So it's like the small talk period sort of gets you through that and gives you a feel of the type of person you're dealing with. But with people playing games and lying, it's going to be hard to determine if they're being completely truthful to you anyway. And it works like that. I know all relationships at the start do have to go through the small talk period, but they don't necessarily have to, because, if a guy is bold enough to come out and change the game and just say, look, I don't want to go through this small talk period. When I first saw you. I liked you. I like how you look. I like your face, your body, your hair. I thought you were cute. And you were somebody that I wanted to get close to in that way. And I'm sure you know that because you're not dumb, then, but the guy is like, but what about me? How did you feel about me when you first saw me? Forget about the small talk period. Forget about talking around stuff. Forget about like the humor thrown in there at periods. But forget about that. I want to know, woman, how do you feel about me? How did you feel about me when you first saw me? Like, you know how I felt about you, because all women know how guys feel about them when they approach them. The women knows that, oh, this dude wants some. He's trying to come up with the right things to say to me in order to get me interested in him. And that's how it is in life. Like, it's unfair in ways. It's fair in ways, but it's unfair. And women have a lot of power that way, and they get a lot of privileges because of that. Hey, minimize the small talk and like talk about something that's, interesting, intriguing, like that. But the small talk is useless. It's useful in certain ways, but it's been done so many times that people are tired of it. So the guy should get with the girl and initially be direct, tell him what he wants. If she looks at him and says, you're a sleazy, you're a pervert, you're a sicko telling me that stuff, get away from me, then at least you find out right then and there without having to go through weeks of a courtship and small talk, frivolous conversation and that. And then if the woman seems bored, then yeah, she's turned off anyway. She seems excited. If she wants to come to you instantly, be with you, snuggle, then she's interested. But if she just wants to talk to you on the phone every now and then and the usual small talk stuff, then hey, that's an indication that her feet is asleep. Yeah. Well, folks, I hope you enjoyed. So please give me those comments, throw in those likes, and subscribe to me, Detroit Miracle of YouTube. Yeah!